Hey everybody, so let's do a little closer. All right, hey everybody. I got my results back today. And why do I always hold pens in my hand when I do this thing? I'm making this video pretty short because I don't really have all of the details, which I'll explain in a minute, but I have enough to share what my results came back as. And wouldn't you know it, they came back completely normal. There is nothing wrong with me. I really don't even know how to feel right now. Part of me is really glad that there's nothing wrong, because when I found out that I could have a possible issue with blood clotting, I thought, well, I'm gonna, research some things, figure out how this affects pregnancy and what they do about it. And so I know that they typically put you on like a baby aspirin, or sometimes they give you an injection called Lovenox for like 36 weeks, the aspirin you take for 34. And the reason why you stop it at those times is because once you get closer to labor, it takes those 6 weeks for the aspirin to leave your system, and it takes the 4 weeks. No. Yes, it takes the 4 weeks for the Lovenox to leave your system. So the reason they do that is to make sure that you don't have excessive bleeding during labor, so hemorrhaging and stuff like that. And then after you have your baby, you have to get a shot to help keep you from getting blood clots. So I don't have to do any of that now because I don't have any blood clotting issue. So that's really good. But I'm very annoyed and frustrated because I was really hoping that something would come back that would be like, okay, simple fix, here we go. Next pregnancy is gonna be just fine. And now I'm left with going into a pregnancy with unknowns, in a sense where it's like, who knows if this one will work out. But at least I have the known that there's nothing wrong, which is good. Like I said, I'm glad that there's nothing wrong with me, but also just frustrated that I don't have an answer. So there's no precaution thing that I can do, or a fix, if you will, for the situation. So that's where I'm at with that. The one thing that did come back is they did see where I have a variant of the gene for MTHFR, and I don't know which one yet because I didn't get a physical copy yet of my results. I will be. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to my doctor's office. Sorry, what is my hair doing right now? My hair is just, it's crazy, y'all. But anyway, I was thinking about going to my doctor's office and signing a medical release form and getting a copy of the results. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then I can go into a little bit more detail about all of those things. What I wanted to talk about really quick was moving forward. Something my doctor had told me was, if my results come back negative, but I'm still freaked out about trying again and worried that something might happen, he said, I'm 100% behind you. If you decide that you want to take a baby aspirin anyway, you can totally do that. It's not going to harm anything if that's what you want to do, just for peace of mind. And after, so long, he'll, have me come off of it. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking about the idea of going ahead and starting it today, because we're supposed to be starting to try again in 3 weeks or so. I think 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks or something like that. So, and that's if my cycle starts when it's supposed to. Right now everything's looking good. The basal body temperature that I've been taking and the ovulation test that I took a week and a half ago, they came back, I peaked one of the days. It wasn't exactly a positive. I think I missed the positive, and then I came back to test on its way down. I think that's what ended up happening. But even so, my the peak and the basal body temperature matched up perfectly. So, and my basal body temperature has been staying up ever since. So I'm thinking that everything is going to plan. The other thing that I have done before I even got the results back, and to be honest with you, I had no idea that they were going to be testing me for MTHFR. So I'm glad that they did, because at least now I know that I have a variant of, or the gene, or however that works. I don't exactly know. But I went ahead and switched my prenatals to the brand Pink Stork, because it's folate, and it's like the natural folate. It's not, you know, folic acid. Because I know one of the things with MTHFR is that your body can't break down folic acid, so they say to take folate. So I'm going ahead and I've already made the steps in doing that. Even before I found out the results, I thought, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just switch to the all natural stuff, because it's not gonna harm anything, and I might as well in case something comes back, and you know, so there you go. By the way, if you're hearing a lot of birds, I'm obviously outside, and I filled our bird feeder up with bird feed, so there's lots of birds around right now. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I really don't even know how I feel. I think it's gonna take me like a day to kind of process right now, to just be like, okay, there's nothing wrong and everything is going to work out the way that it's meant to work out. So don't be afraid, because God obviously has a plan, and might not be the exact way that I have thought of things to go, or how I have expected things to go, but he is writing my story. He's writing Ryan and I's story together, and so we're just going to continue to live out his will, like I've said multiple times, and see what happens. So it's all in his hands. I know that he will rest my anxious heart right now. If there's anything else that you want to know, if you have any questions, I don't know, just anything, like reach out to me, keep in touch. I will be probably making another vlog video within a few days, because I'm gonna see if I can run to the doctor's office this afternoon and pick up those papers. Well, not pick up the papers, I have to sign a form, and then they get the papers to you within 24 hours. So possibly Friday I could maybe have a vlog video out for you guys with the specifics, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you'd like. I'm really sorry that this video is so vague, but I felt like I needed to just kind of talk it out maybe a little bit. And don't forget to subscribe to me on Instagram as well, or subscribe on Instagram. What am I saying? You can follow me on Instagram at Christina May Blog. Bye.